Good morning. How are we doing this morning? So yesterday and today we got both new home sales and pending or existing home sales. So let's take a quick look and see what this looks like. So it's amazing to me how they can play with numbers because here's the new home sales. Again, this is for December. So they're saying the total inventory of 461,000. We sell about 616 a year. That's actually up about 2.3%, down from year over year. So that's about 51,000 a month. So if you divide 51 into 460, that's about 9 months worth of supply. But what they're not telling you is this 461 number that includes total inventory. That means dirt. That means lots that are just being scraped and maybe there's a foundation on. But only of this 461, only 71,000 of them are actually done where you can actually move into them. So, it is amazing how people can play with numbers. So the reality is, if you divide 51 into 71,000, there's really only about a 1.4 month available supply of new home sales. So median price on homes also was about 442. That's up about 7% from last year, about down from 6% last year. And again, that number gets played with because it's the median, so it's the middle, so half or more, half or less. So I just found that was interesting. And then today we got pending home sales, and so at that point, that was up about 2.5% for the month of December. And then since November, it's up like 4%. So the reality of that is we may have, or we may be near kind of a bottoming as far as pending home sales, because those are pretty strong numbers to come out of. So, and here's another example. So another number that I saw was homes that are having issues. In other words, the homes that have at least a 30-day late, it's only 2.9% of all homes in the United States. Homes with a 90-day late, 1.2%. And actual homes in foreclosure, 0.3%. Those are like record lows. They're not at record lows, but they're near record lows. So there is no housing bubble. We'll see, because the whole forbearance thing just kind of came, released. And so we'll see if that causes issues for people. But these are really strong numbers. The housing sector is doing fantastic. Another number that came out today was PCE, and PCE is personal consumption expenditure. That is the Fed's favorite measure of inflation. So, came out today. We are now down to 5% inflation, was at 7% in June. So that means that these rate hikes that the Fed have been doing are working. It's also showing that people are feeling the effects, because again, this is personal consumption expenditure. So the average Joe out there is feeling it. So as the saying goes, how do you stop a bull from charging? Take away his credit cards. Well, that's because all these credit cards, when the Fed hikes rates, credit cards go up, home equity lines of credit go up. All those things are being affected. So we are feeling it's working. So we expect that we'll continue to get lower numbers. We do expect inflation to get back under control and be somewhere around 3% this summer. And that's going to make the Fed pretty happy. That's also going to bring our credit cards back down, as well as mortgage rates back down. So life is looking pretty good. So hope this helps. If you have any questions, please let me know. 541-735-9857, and have a great weekend.